Hi everybody, it's Maya, and today we are doing something a little bit different. I did one of these videos a little while back when I first started my channel, probably about 7 or 8 months ago. And what this is a using products in the bottom of my drawer slash using products I kind of forgot about. But yeah, I thought this would be exciting because I've been doing like the same look almost every single time I sit down to do my makeup, and I want to try something new. So if you guys are interested, then just keep on watching. For primer, I don't really have any primers, so I'm just gonna use up the rest of my Rare Beauty primer. It's about to go out in a few tries from now, but I just want to give this makeup a very fair shot of looking good. So I need all of my best products on my face right now. Okay, so for foundation, we're just gonna jump right into it. I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Skin Tint in the shade 3. I used this a lot in the beginning of the summer, and then I sort of just forgot about it because I was getting a bunch of tinted moisturizers in, and yeah, I just forgot I had this. It's not that I don't like it, I love this product a lot, but yeah, I'm just going to apply it with a sponge because I usually don't do that, but I don't want something too heavy today. I don't know why I stopped using it. It just fell to the bottom of my makeup bag, and it wasn't in like my eyesight ever. I could never see it, so I just kind of stopped. But I love this product. It's like one of my favorites. For concealer, going in with the Pixi concealer in the shade Cream. Now, I tried this in my Pixi full face video. Ever since that, I kind of used it for like a week after that, but then after that, I never used it again. Mostly because I was getting more new makeup and more products that I really enjoyed over this concealer. But I don't remember my opinion on it. I don't remember if it was good or bad or what. I think it's a little too light for me right now. I can't tell though, but this is the wand. And yeah, it's definitely a little light, but I'm gonna try it again. It's definitely super thick. I can feel that thickness with using it. It's definitely very brightening, I could say that. It's blending out nice, but it's definitely not my favorite. Sometimes you gotta go back to products and see what your true opinion is on them. It's not bad at all. You know, blended out, it brightened my under eyes, but I don't know. I only use this as a brightener, not to cover things with, because I don't think it carries that much coverage to it. Alongside the Pixi Beauty Balm, like using it with other Pixi products, it does look good, but I don't think it's meshing well with this foundation, or they're just not good together. So yeah. So next we're going to go in with some blush, and for blush today I have two. So I have my Glossier Cloud Paint in the shade Haze, and I have my Daniel Sandler watercolor blush in the shade Glamour. Now, I don't think you guys have really ever seen this on my channel too much. I think I used it once, and I haven't really used it again. I do love this blush a lot. My favorite YouTuber, Chessie, she was raving about it before. I bought it because of her beautiful shade, especially for the fall time, so I'm going to continue using it. But only reason why it went to the bottom of my purse is because it leaks a lot. It is super, super messy. I'm not really sure how to like not make it messy, but I wanted to try it out again, and I wanted to mix it in with Haze, so this color on its own, I like it. I kind of like this shade a lot more mixed into other things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to squeeze out just a little dab, because you don't really need a lot with cloud paints. And yeah, it's just always super messy when you open it, and I can never fix that. I'm just going to do one little drop because in one of my other videos I did like 2 or 3 drops and it was just everywhere. And let's mix these together. Consistency is definitely super, super oily now. So I'm going to pick that up on a brush, my e.l.f. Putty Blush brush, and yeah, super pigmented. And I like that color that it made. It made like a nice, I don't know what that is, but it's cute. Oh, I always do that. Yeah, I definitely have way too much on the back of my hand. So I'm just gonna work with it and try to use all of it somewhere, somehow. But yeah, it's really, really pretty. I wish I had natural lighting in my room so you guys can see, or even so I could do my makeup better, because my window sucks and it's raining today, so it's super gloomy out. I'm not getting no type of sun today. But yeah, that those two mixed together actually completely different formula than what I'm used to, but I like it. But that's the blush color. It's really cute. And yeah, completely dried down. So that's what I like about that blush too, the Daniel Sandler watercolor blush, because it does kind of set down on your face and it just stays there all day. But yeah, the packaging is just kind of messy. I wish it was different. I wish it didn't leak, but I like that a lot. It's very pretty, very glowy, but it's staying on my cheeks. Okay, for powder, I'm gonna try out my Kosas Cloud Set. I do not like this with a sponge, I don't think. So I'm going to give it a chance with a brush today. I'm going to take this angled brush and just sort of pick that up and set my face with it. With a sponge, I felt like it looks too heavy on the skin. So, and I didn't really use any dewy base products today. So I don't think I'm going to have an issue with getting super like oily and stuff. So I'm going to set those cheeks down. Let's make sure it stays. I've never used this brush before to powder my face, but I think I like it. Everything's looking pretty cute. I might go in with some more blush a little bit later, or I'll just use whatever's left up on this brush just to sort of go over it. So I know there's leftover on the brush. Because when you powder your face, you kind of lose a little bit of that color. Okay, we're going to move on to eyes. So I'm going to bring you guys in a little bit closer. For eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the Makeup by Mario Glam Quad in the shade Rosy Glam. There's nothing wrong with this palette at all. It's very pretty. It's definitely up my alley, but I stopped using it because we're going into the summer, and these are more fall tones, more wintry tones, and they're just super dark, not for the summer. So I just kind of forgot I had it, and I didn't really reach for it because, it's a quad. You don't really reach for quads unless you're doing a specific look with them. I'm just going to start off by taking this brown shade in my crease. And I'm not going to create a dramatic look or anything, even though this palette can get pretty dramatic because the shades are extremely pigmented. But like I barely pressed my brush in there and it's already kind of dark. Okay, and then I'm going to take this more pinkish. I'm going to swatch them because I kind of forgot what they look like. But yeah, they're just super dark. And just kind of like hard to work with my skin tone, even though they're still really pretty, but just sort of use it on the outer corner of my eye just to get some depth in there. But I don't want nothing too intense because these can get pretty intense. And I find like if you are more of a fair skinned person like me and you're scared of dark eyeshadows, all you have to do is like barely dip your brush in there and then just very lightly go in with them, so you're not going in with full pigment but like kind of half pigment, and just sort of like tap your brush instead of swiping. Yeah, that's pretty wearable for me. And then I'm just gonna take that lighter shade and just dust that on my lid, and it is really, really pretty. It's super pigmented too, and I like that a lot better because When I used it before, I kind of went in with my finger like I usually do, and it was just way too intense, but it looks really just shimmery and like wet almost. So I like that. It literally blends so easily. There's a bunch of fallout on my phone. I'm not trying to show you guys my lock screen. It's Justin Bieber, but yeah, all the glitter just kind of fell onto my phone. So yeah, but this looks really cute so far. So now I'm just gonna take that purpley shade, and it does have a shimmer in it, but I'm gonna use that as liner just to use the palette up. So I got this in an Ipsy bag. It's the Milk Makeup Kush mascara, and I used it once and I haven't used it again because I had flaking underneath my eyes, and if you know me, if a mascara flakes, I just don't use it because there's so many other mascaras that don't flake or anything like that. So why should I continue to use this if it's flaking? But I'm gonna give it another shot today, and I'm not gonna blur it on the bottom lashes, just the top, and I'm gonna be using my other mascara for the bottom lashes. Like, this thing is like the size of my eye. Yeah, the lashes look amazing, but I just can't get past the flakiness and just how it transfers underneath my eyes at the end of the day. I hate when mascaras do that, but it does look really pretty. Who knows, maybe if I just use this as a top lash mascara and not bottom lashes, maybe it'll be better for me, so we'll find out. But for the bottom lashes, I'm going to go in with my Rare Beauty mascara, which is amazing. This doesn't transfer or leave any mascara marks on the face, so I know if I do have anything on my face, it will be from the Milk Makeup mascara and not the Rare Beauty one. For lips, I'm going to be going in with the Rare Beauty, what are these called? Dewy lip balms in the shade Empathy. I loved this when it first came out, but it just sort of went back to the bottom of my collection. I don't know why I like the formula. It's just like a tinted lip balm that lasts for like an hour, and then you eat or you talk too much and then disappears, which is probably why I don't use it as much as I want to, but it's a super pretty fall shade and it's just so pretty. I don't know why I stopped wearing it, it's so pretty. And then the last lip product when you use them, use a lip gloss, because why not? And I'm going in with my Tower 28 lip gloss in the shade Wild. And I do have a video on this lip gloss on my channel already. It was just an updated Tower 28 video where I showcase this lip gloss as well as using a bunch of their other products if you're interested in that. Yeah, I haven't used it since then either because it is a berry shade and I wear berry shades in the fall, not in the summer, but it is super, super pretty. And this is the finished look. Let me get a little close up. I don't know, the foundation, the concealer looks fine. I mean, my under eyes have looked better before, but it looks fine. The blushes, yum. The eyeshadow looks really nice and sparkly and just really pretty. I really like it. Obviously I love like the Kush mascara. I've seen so many amazing reviews on it. So I'm hoping that it doesn't do anything gross to my under eyes today because I would love to use it. It's very big, very volumizing. But yeah, this lipstick isn't going to hold throughout the rest of the day. I don't expect it to. I'm going to eat, I'm going to talk, I'm going to drink things, and it's going to go away. But I don't know, I wasn't really excited to sit down and film a video today. But I was just thinking, like, what can I do to make myself excited as well as get you guys excited? And I figured use the forgotten makeup products because I don't know, trying out new makeup, whether I've tried it out before or whether it's a brand new product, gets me excited. Either way, I love testing out things. I'm glad I decided to do this today. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like this video just so it can get out there to others. Leave a comment on what are your most forgotten products that are holy grails or just products you forgot about because you hate them. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I upload every week, either once or twice a week, sometimes even three. It just depends, but I definitely post every week. So yeah, thank you for watching once again, and I will see you guys next time.